Welcome to the circle. They came from all over for a chance to become the next indie phenomenon. We're down to 18 faces. Will your favorite make the next round of eliminations? Our judges return: Rilan, Ashthon Jones, and Brendan Stewart. Also returning is our Grammy-nominated Assembly. The next round is called The Circle. Each contestant must form a group of 3 and write their own verse and chorus to a potential new hot single. But plot twist, they only get an hour and a half. And our first group is R&B singer Rallo Green, 15-year-old Raleigh Taylor, and frontrunner Christian Agnew. Group number 2 holds our country artists Jordan Blanton and Jacob Cruiser with our online auditioner Faith Dees. Our third group is made of rock singer Brooke Cordray, Mama's Boy Ryan King, and new face Holly Smelson. The youngest group of this round has a fan favorite, Kenzie Nelson, the talented 14-year-old Meredith Thomas, and Detroit girl Eden Foster. Next group is our Ladies in Pink online auditioner Rosa Mejia, the standout Emmy Bodner, and powerhouse vocalist Alina Smith. Our final group could be one to watch as the young favorite Kylie Minish joins forces with country sweetheart Nicole Bowman and online auditioner Peyton Morgan.
To me, whoa, thought it was a bug. I'm a little tired. Okay. But,
let's see what's going on in rehearsals.
And then we got all of it.
What will we play?
Probably end on like say.
Lyrics have to be on point this round. Rylan will not take anything less than perfect.
You need another line there.
One more line.
It just drops out.
So, you just said, your love is sweeter than honey, babe. Can't get enough of your love, right? And then go straight to her? Okay. Do me a favor, find another word for love.
But in the young group, everything seemed to be gelling well with Grammy-nominated Assembly members Naz and Therry.
It's all in vain.
Okay, so what?
Yeah,
So
hang
hanging
around
on
Some
that
groups struggle finding a quiet spot to practice. Groups like our country trio. Amber was not happy.
When I worked with you and gave you guys specific notes, you're the only group out of everyone I worked with that didn't take the notes.
But let's see if our first group gets it together before their time runs out.
You seem like you've done a lot of choir work and you've worked in a lot of groups before. I don't know if you have.
I've done choirs, not like smaller groups.
Cool. So you know, like it's all indicators, like watching each other and just knowing when you're crescendoing. Here we are. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Harmonies again. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. struggling with what's in my heart. I want you to know that you love me. Help me say, ooh.
That's fire.
Your love is like, ooh.
Yes, you guys, amazing. Phenomenal job. Wow. What a start.
Wow.
That was an amazing
You
start.
guys set the bar really high.
Yes,
That
you
was
did.
incredible. So now my whole thing is songwriting. So like that is what I'm super passionate about. And when I walked into you guys singing, your harmonies were fantastic. And I was wondering where you guys were gonna go with it structurally, and it was perfect. It was so good because to have a hook that's no words and just a syllable is powerful. And we are gonna remember that. It's just ooh, and it sounds great. And you got everything you needed to say. I love the structure change, and the ooh into the pre was fantastic. So.
Right. I love the fact that you guys, I can hear your voices, all three of you individually, and no one was overpowering. I love how your voice was so different from theirs. Of course, you guys are R&B and soul, and you had that pop, voice to it. I just loved it. I think you guys are incredible, and you worked good together when I saw you back there. Nobody was stepping on any toes. Proud of you guys.
It was phenomenal. And for me, when you guys told me the name of the song, I was like, oh, okay. That's very odd, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel, Rallo, like for you, I think up to this point, we were really trying hard to fit you somewhere in the market, and even the Assembly agreed when we just weren't really sure if you were like up to the standard just yet, you know what I mean, with being an independent artist. But that's what even Ashthon told me during this performance. It's like, I'm not so sure, this is like where I see you, I think, in the marketplace right now. Your harmonies are so smooth.
Yeah.
You controlled the group almost because you came in with that first solo and it was like we were tuned in with you. You know what I mean? That was great. I mean, it was phenomenal.
Ad-libs on point.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
I noticed when you came out, it's like, yeah. So I'm assuming that was just everything you hoped for and more?
Yeah, they said we set the bar for everybody else.
Oh!
That was so well done.
Yeah,
It was very, it was like old school too.
It was.
Yeah.
It like takes you back, but they're young
It's like in the
artists.
90s.
And they
So
took
it's
it out. I told them not to do so much of the SWV. Remember I said that? And I think they fixed it. Like now it's like modernized.
Yeah.
They made it pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Damn.
Everything. Just if you rhyme after her last line, so what is it? Something to believe. Destiny. Da 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 e. If you do an E rhyme.
Yeah.
Now, how would the other groups compare?
Do you want high or low?
Probably just do low.
Do low on that bottom one too.
30-year-old contestant Holly Smelson struggles working with 16-year-old Ryan King. And it made it hard for our judges when favorites couldn't hold up in their groups. Then, Ryan King leaves his group in the middle of rehearsal.
Ryan, I think, was on the phone with his mom or something when they were rehearsing.
And an hour later, he returns, leaving his teammates confused after practicing alone.
We're down to maybe almost 25 minutes left.
Okay, so how did the circle go for you guys?
It went really well. Initially we had some issues like finding all of each other. Her and I worked together for the first hour, but I think that there was just a miscommunication on where we were.
So you guys had
we found him. So.
Okay, wait, freeze. So you guys had an hour and a half, right, to throw it down, and you guys worked together for an hour.
And then we worked with him for a half hour to teach
I'd say
him.
between 30, maybe 40 minutes.
Maybe
45 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
So
But
where
you guys,
were you?
Hey, bro, give me some that. That's how you snitch. Call the police.
We had initially talked about going
to dinner,
to lunch to discuss everything together, and
we went and changed, and then when we came back,
I think there was just a miscommunication.
Yeah.
Because
Because I went and changed as well, and I tried to come out.
It's all good.
That's
okay. That's interesting to know. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So Ryan, how do you feel? I mean, do you feel like you're grounded enough with the lyrics? And
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
So yeah, whenever you guys are ready.
Cool.
Am I
Hold on,
the
baby.
only?
Hold on, baby. So, my first note is. And
Right?
Am I the only one that doesn't ever seem to mind the rain? It's all in vain. And when I'm in the rain, I feel no pain. I swear it washed away. It keeps me sane. Rain down, rain down, rain down, rain down, rain down, rain down, rain down on me.
But what about the next group?
I thought I was alone out here in a world that didn't know me. Faced with all this fear, now I found my destiny. Moving forward carefully, I am the epitome.
I liked your guys' sounds. I like that you took notes. You worked well together. A lot of you have a cool vibe. Kenzie, I felt like you walked in the room and you were dead the whole time.
Those three ladies that are in the group together, were they strong on their own?
They're very strong on their own, but it's so different when you're in a group because everybody has to be on the same page. Because if you're not on the same page, you got to get out the book. You got to find a different book to get in because this page is the only page that is important right now.
Could Kenzie, Eden, and Meredith be in danger of elimination? How will Rosa do alongside favorites Alina and Emmy?
Remember those walks in the park, or those talks in the dark, looking up at the sky. Oh baby, please tell me why I'm loving you so. But before you go, tell me what I need to know, what I need to know. Make up your mind, don't waste my time. My heart's on the floor, I can't do this no more, baby. Yes. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? Are you staying or leaving? I'm tired of believing your lies. Goodbye.
Good job.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Amazing harmonies. They all shine through so beautifully, not just individually, but as a group. Star group. That was my favorite group of the day so far.
We got a standing ovation from all the judges, so I mean,
And then everyone in the back was like,
yeah, it went really
Everybody in there, camera crew and everybody. That's awesome.
really well.
Wow, the judges were definitely impressed.
Okay, let's do it again.
No longer tossing and turning and losing sleep.
It's still flat though. I don't
It's
know why.
close, yeah. It's just the.
All right, so we're probably down to 10 minutes now. And they're surrounded with coaches.
You have to jump up and down with
Yes.
Get it
I
out.
don't have that much room to jump
No,
around.
it's fine. Neither do I. It's okay. Sing it with me. 2, 3.
No longer tossing and turning and losing sleep.
You found it. One more time. 3.
When the sun comes up, it's hard to breathe. You being here make me be me. No more tossing and turning and losing sleep. I'm done with you. Let me be me. Let me be me. Let me be me. Let me be me. Let me be me.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Do you want to start?
Sure. I actually was with you guys when you were doing the tossing and turning and losing sleep. I love that line. That was fantastic. I wish it would have maybe repeated another time because that to me sounded like a hook. Like that I remember. I think structurally, I wish the chorus would have built off from that line. Losing sleep to go up and show the incredible ranges you guys have.
How old are you, Peyton?
16.
16. How old are you?
17. 16.
Oh, wow.
Goodness
You guys are
gracious.
really young.
But remember when I was telling you earlier, yes,
Okay.
I was telling you to make sure that you blend with everyone else and don't overpower them in the harmonies. You guys got to make sure you do that when you're singing in a group because we're going to always have to harmonize, choir, group, even ad-libs or whenever we're recording on our own tracks in the studio. Just make sure you're blending well, if I can say anything.
I honestly don't know what to think. I'm still kind of trying to like figure it out. I mean, the lyrics are pretty solid. It was short too. It was like a little snippet, you know? To me, it wasn't enough, as far as the songwriting goes, it wasn't a well drawn out thought in full. To me personally, I think I would have wanted to hear more of your concept.
I didn't really like them that much, so.
I think it went okay. We got some good feedback. So it's a new experience. It's new for us. So we can only build from that.
Was that performance enough to push those girls to the next round? Our final group, the Country Trio.
Why do I drink so much? Why do I stay out late? Well, I don't know.
I don't
Guess
know.
I learned it from the radio.
Yes.
Why do I drive so fast? Down in
Low back roads, we all know.
Learned it from the
Radio.
Them old songs are like strike and
gold. Learned it from the radio.
Okay, guys,
Nice.
Yeah.
I kind of love that. I don't know. I like the hook. I like it, something catchy.
And now it's time.
If it was up to me, I'd cut you.
No one is safe.
He's real competition. So the judges were expecting something bad, and I don't think they did that bad.
Who is it going to be?
I really think that Meredith, Kelsey, and Kinsey all shine through.
18 faces.
Children of Soul blew my mind. They were amazing.
The bottom 5 contestants came down to Rallo Green, Holly Minish, Peyton Morgan, Ryan Kane, and Eden Foster.
They were good. Each of them individually are talented.
Watching from the sidelines, Assembly members decided to jump in to stand alongside the 2 contestants they thought should be saved.
We'll see what happens.
Jess Lamb chose Rallo Green.
Individually, her voice is great.
Therry Thomas chose Eden Foster.
You were like that in the first round, and you didn't bring it in this group round either, so.
But the judges were up to something special.
Okay. We had a little idea when we were discussing this earlier.
I mean, if I had a choice, I would cut the whole group.
The 3 girls, we were thinking about putting you guys in a group. You have some areas that you have to grow in. And I know you guys know that. You have some areas in, your vocals, pitch problems, but we really want to see how you strive in a group. So, what you think? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would be a unique opportunity for you guys to really discover yourselves as well. And doing so, you guys would move on as one act. So you guys would take just one spot in the next round of the show. So what you guys would have to do, we would put you at the butt end, and what you guys would have to do is really talk with each other, see if that's something that you want to do.
They should definitely be a group, like now. They should go in as a group. Definitely.
But then you're gonna have to put together a pitch and pitch it to us as if the record label just put you guys together. Does that make sense? Are you guys all cool with that? Yeah? Or at least to just give it a go and see.
And Kylie, Peyton, and Eden accepted, making Terry happy about Eden's safety. Left standing was Rallo and Ryan.
Ryan, you don't necessarily have a representative, but do you know what your brand is? And do you think that you would be able to pitch a solid brand for us to sell you, say on a record label soon?
And so Ryan didn't have the words to convince our judges. Unfortunately, he was eliminated from the competition. 15 remained, 14 solo singers, and 1 group of 3. Next round is the pitch. Each contestant must pitch their brand to our judges. We've seen them sing. Now, can they sell?
Now we're alone, we're finally here. I can't imagine anywhere I'd rather be than with you. I'd give my life to see you smile. I'd wanna race 1,000 miles, 1,000 miles just for you. In this moment, I want you to invade my space. Don't ever let me get away. In this moment, I'm wishing that the time won't change forever in a day. Now is the time, time. Now is the time.